everyone, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. My name is Nina. What's your name? It's nice to meet you. Let's start off with our good morning song. We're going to stretch our arms out like airplane wings, fly to one side, over to the other side, fly back to the middle, big stretch out in front. Now take that circle up over your head. We'll stretch on this side, over to the other side. One last stretch, and now let's sing together. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. I hope that you all had a great weekend and are ready for a fun week of circle time. Before we move on to the calendar and weather chart, we have to do 3 things quickly. First, turn on your listening ears. Next, we have to put on our thinking hats. So you look for your thinking hat. My thinking hat is over here. I'm going to put it on top of my head. And today my thinking hat has a red ribbon underneath my chin. So I'm going to tie it up into a big bow. And the last thing that we need to do is warm up our hearts, like this. Boom, 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 boom. Now we're ready to get started. Let me grab my pointing stick and let's go over the date together. Up at the top, we have the month. Do you remember what the month is? November. That's right. Today is November 15th. Let's move the chip over from the number 12. That was the last time that we met, to the number 13, 14, and we'll put it right on the number 15 because today is November 15th and the year is 2021, but you can also say 2021. Let's see how many days we've had so far in the month of November. You can take out your counting fingers like this and warm them up to give them a little stretch. I have my counting stick and let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've had 15 days so far in the month of November. We are exactly halfway through the month. We've already had 15 days and we have 15 more days left in the month. Now let's sing the Days of the Week song. For this song, you need to hold up 7 fingers like this. And if you know the words, sing along with me. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Down at the bottom of the chart, we have the days of the week to go over together. So listen for the sound that the day starts with, and you can tell me what the day is. Yesterday was Sunday, the last day of the weekend. So that means that today is Monday, the first day of the weekday. And tomorrow will be Tuesday. Let's sing Today is Monday together, and then we'll go over the season. Today is Monday, today is Monday, today is Monday, all day long. Today is Monday, today is Monday, today is Monday, all day long. Up at the top of the chart, we have the season. What's the season, friends? Fall. That's right, but you can also say autumn. And back down at the bottom of the chart, I have a picture of the weather. So let's sing the weather song together before we share what we see outside of the window. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Today, where I live, it's a cloudy day outside. When I look outside of my window, the sky is all gray. I don't think it's going to rain today. It's just cloudy, and my temperature chart is on light blue because it's chilly outside. A chilly and cloudy day where I live. And what about you? What do you see outside of your window? Thanks for sharing the weather with me. Let's move on to the letter, the number, and the sign of the week. Because today is Monday, we have a new capital letter to talk about. This letter says X. Can you make that sound? And this is a capital or uppercase X. X says X. Because there aren't very many words that start with the letter X, instead this week we are going to be guessing words that end with the letter X. Today I have something that's not inside of the letter box, and you'll see why in a few minutes. Again, this is something that ends with the letter X. This is something that you do when you tighten your muscles. When you tighten your muscles, what is that called? Flex. So when you flex your muscles, you tighten them like this to show someone how strong you are. Can you flex your muscles for me? Wow, look how strong you are. Flex ends with the letter X. This is how you write an uppercase X. One more time. And here is the new number of the week. We are back up to the number 25. So next week we are going to start all over again. But let's go back to this number, 25. When you write the number 25, you have to write two numbers. Can you show me with your fingers what number you write first? 2. After the number 2, you write this number. 5. 2, 5. 25. Let's count to the number 25 together using the large bead frame. This is how you count to the number 25 using the large bead frame. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 2 tens, 5 units, 25. We also have a new sign of the week. Sign language is a language that uses hand gestures and facial expressions to communicate instead of speaking words out loud. This week, I'm going to show you how to say brave in sign language. So you're going to take all of your fingers from both hands and bring them to your chest, and then move them outward into a fist, like this. You try. Brave. One more time. Brave. This week we are beginning a new unit on character strengths, which are the positive qualities that people have. Over the next few days, we will focus on the following character strengths: kindness, gratitude, helpfulness, and independence, which all lead to friendship. Each day, you have the opportunity to show all of these traits to others. So let's begin with that first character strength, kindness. When you are kind to someone, you are friendly and caring. For example, if a friend is feeling upset, what is something that you could do to help them feel better? How about asking if they want a hug? For today's work, we are going to make something that will bring some kindness into a stranger's day. Let's go. For today's work, we are going to be painting rainbow rocks. So this is a two-step process. The first part will be making the rainbow rocks, and the second part will be hiding the rainbow rocks at a nearby park or playground for someone to find. And that's just bringing a little bit of kindness into a stranger's day. So I have some paint markers right here, but you can also just use regular paint with a thin paintbrush and even a Q-tip. And I have a few small rocks. I'm going to start off with red. First, I'm going to put the top back on and give it a little shake. I wonder if I'm going to be able to fit a whole rainbow on each rock. Let's start off with red. There's one. I'm just going to go ahead and do red, the first arch on each rock, and then I'll go ahead and move on to the second one. Okay, so we have red. Hopefully I have enough space to fit all of these colors. Oop, I forgot to shake it up. Next is orange. Right. After orange comes yellow. Whoop. After orange comes yellow. I'm starting to think that maybe I should have started the rainbow higher up on the rock to make sure that all the colors fit. But let's see how far I can go. Next is green. And it looks like I have room for one more color, which will be blue. These turned out so nice. One more. All right, let's take a closer look at the rainbow rocks. So I have 3 of them right here, and the paint dried immediately on these rainbow rocks since I was using the paint markers. If you're using regular paint, it may take a little bit longer to dry, but once the paint has dried, the final step is to take the rainbow rocks, and the next time you go to a park or a playground, you can hide them in different spots. And a stranger will come along and find them, and some kindness will definitely be brought into their day. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. Before we go, I have a quick poem to share with you about kindness, and it goes like this. A kind friend says, let's play. A kind friend says, let's share. A kind friend says, I'm sorry. And a kind friend says, I care. Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, give my video a big thumbs up, and find me on OutSchool for my live and interactive classes. You can also support my channel by checking out my Patreon page and gain access to bonus features for your child. Before we go, we have one last song to sing, so let's wave goodbye like this. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone, and enjoy hiding those rainbow rocks. I'll see you tomorrow.